In the picture, I'm your host, crazy, delirious, spooky, scary. Yeah, that's me. I'm your host, JUSDYS Functionals World.
And I'm your boy Sid, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
Screaming out. Screaming out.
Let's talk. What we talking about today?
Why black men and black women always beefing.
Why? Why? Why are we always
And
beefing?
not even so much as just beefing, but
I mean, why do they?
why is the red pill always against the red pill always is the male, not even just black, but the male coming to the realization that women ain't the prize, coming to the realization that men can do things without women. Men don't necessarily need no. It never says that.
No.
I had to psych y'all out with that one. But the feminine pill is always saying she don't need us, or she can do better than us. And maybe it is other races that go through this, but we're the only ones that put it on the internet.
Okay, so basically what he's saying is, why are we going against each other? Why are they putting us against each other? Why don't they want us together? Why they don't want
That's the
black
real
men
question.
and black women united? Why? Why? You know what I'm saying? What are they afraid of?
What are they afraid of?
You know what I'm saying? Why are they so scared to have black men and black women getting along? You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're talking about tonight.
That's good. That's the way you put that. I like that segue.
Why are they afraid? Why are they so scared
right.
to see black men and black women getting along and thriving and creating their family and, you know what I'm saying, building together and that type of thing? So this is what we're talking about tonight. This is what tonight's topic is going to be about. We came on a few minutes early, though, so we can send out our invites and we can still start the show on time. So everybody over here in TikTok land, we appreciate y'all. If y'all want to come on over to YouTube,
come on to YouTube.
Y'all. If y'all want to stay in TikTok and drop questions and comments, I'll read them from right here on TikTok, which is fine. It's no problem. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely appreciate everybody. We really, really do. And this is what we're talking about. Why they don't want us together? Delta in the building. What's up, Delta?
Delta's in the building. When you coming through, you said December, right? Did he say December? I mean, that's why I'm asking. Very perceptive, Unc. Big Unc. Big Unc. Uh-oh. You need 4 bigs.
Damn, 4X Unc.
From the deuce, the 4.
Big 8 to 9.
I ain't gonna do that to y'all. Because y'all don't know.
I'm just saying.
Y'all turn it down now. You can't be giving a feedback. Yeah.
Damn.
It needs to be on off.
Yeah, you don't need to hear the sound because you right here.
You right here. You hear us talking to you? You gotta lose 2 bigs for that. Now he just big on.
No, just 1 big.
No, 2 bigs. 2 big. He lost 2. 2 bigs. So you just so you big on. Yeah. No, not just 2. Big on. Yeah, big on. Yeah.
He gonna get him back though. He got to figure out a way to get him back.
You gonna go in the gym and work hard? No. Okay, well. No. Then you just 2 bigs. That's it.
I stay with 2 big.
You might not get that 3rd big to January.
Damn. Hey, we got Millie in the building. We got Wanda Thompson. What's up, man?
Did you know that there's a Krabby Patty at Burger King meal?
Krabby Patty, that's what's up. But they got
that cartoon.
The tendies at Wendy's.
The who?
Tendies, chicken tendies instead of chicken tenders. They call them tendies at Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I heard Wendy's going out of business.
Really? Damn.
That's what my hating brother said.
Damn.
He said, bro, they finna get rid of all the Wendy's. I said, you been calling on their ass? He said, yeah.
Damn.
Y'all hate
the hate is real, ain't it? Jeez.
I thought
the hate is real.
I thought you were real live.
Y'all like Wendy's? We need to do a show about the fast food place. That's gonna be one of our podcasts, not the next one, but one of them.
Okay, not the next one.
We're gonna go to a few fast food places. We're gonna be live too.
It's gonna be 3, 4 McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King,
Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
And Captain D's.
Y'all, on one of these podcasts, we're gonna be live.
KFC.
We
Don't
gonna
forget KFC.
We're gonna ride around.
Hell yeah, KFC is fast food.
Fast food places and just see what the service like and see and we gonna rate the food.
McDonald's sucks all the time.
No, we're going to all of them. We're going to all of
Yeah,
them.
you gotta pick the right name.
She said, "On God." She said,
On God.
She said, "On God."
Man, on God what?
So she said, "On God."
Um,
She said she waited for about 15 minutes. She ordered like 15, 16 sandwiches, and they said it was going to take 15 minutes.
oh, they lied. You should have knew better than
Oh
that.
no, he talked about when me and him went to Burger King in Fire Point,
Yeah,
and old girl looked at me 4 times.
she did.
She looked at me 4 times and didn't say nothing. Hey, how you doing? How can I help you? Can I take your order?
Mm.
I said, excuse me. She said,
Oh, he said church's chicken too.
She said, what's up? I said, what you mean, what's up? Are y'all taking orders on the inside or not? She said, okay, fine. So I started talking nice to her. She eased up. A black lady came in about 10, 15 minutes of us waiting on our food. And she's like, you know what? I want my money back. And the girl was like, what are you talking about? So the girl walked by, gave the manager the receipt.
Mm.
She didn't say shit. She just gave her the receipt and walked by. So
Damn.
the manager like, who are you talking to, first of all? She said, I wasn't talking to you. She said, I was talking to an old girl because she told me it was going to take 5 minutes and I've been out there for 15. I said, okay, that's one. Then she was like, on God, if I don't get my money back, on God, if I don't get my money back,
Man.
then the manager started talking crazy. He said, see, that's what's wrong with y'all motherfuckers. I come in and start talking crazy and you don't even know what's going on. I said, uh-oh.
Man.
So I just stood back.
Yeah.
Then the cook was like, hey, you know that's my manager?
My man.
You know that's my manager, right? She's like, I don't give a fuck. He like,
"You're cooking."
I'm the one that cooks your food. I'm like, whoa.
See?
Did he just say he gonna poison her
Right,
food?
they gonna put the swim plan on your food. Listen, y'all, when you go into these fast food places talking shit, get a refund. Don't get no food. Cause they be done kicked your fucking bread across the floor.
Yeah,
They done put the bacon in their mouth like, and then put it on your. I'm just saying, allegedly, that's what we did. Allegedly, you know what I'm talking about? So don't do
That man
that.
said that's what we did allegedly. Good Lord.
Man,
Oh God, somebody would have had to pay for that.
for real. I mean, but they would never know because the bacon still be crispy to them, still taste delicious. You know what I'm talking about? They don't know that that's a lot. Allegedly.
Whoa.
About.
Motherfucker get liquid courage. He started telling the truth about all kind of shit. Refill. I need a refill.
Can I get a refill? Okay.
Oh man, y'all so
I'm
funny.
just saying. We got Kira in the building. What's up, Kira?
What's up, Kira?
Coming through, checking us out. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
Kira or Kiera?
It's a Kira.
No, I'm good. I'm good for the moment. Yeah, I'm babysitting.
Yeah, he babysitting.
I'm babysitting. I'm
We don't
good.
need him to,
No, you don't need me to molest the liquor tonight.
Right. Nah, we don't need that. He doing good over there.
I'm babysitting.
Right.
Call me babysitter man.
Uh-oh.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Oh man. Tonight we gonna have a good time.
Absolutely.
If y'all had that when I had that little 2-hour high, man, I would have been talking crazy.
We would have what?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do those type of things.
Oh, yeah, Yeah. Oh, you need some of this. You would've got it, bro. Oh yeah, you have been gone.
The motherfucker.
Hey, they would have jumped up, be walking, and him like what when I just came. Okay, came.
Hey,
Okay.
Hey, he would have been walking with a big ass bow leg. Hey, goddamn, what you doing? That's like the wrong letter right there.
Like, you spelled the set wrong. You spelled the set wrong.
That's the right letter there. Hold on, go back. Erase that step.
Oh, snap. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay. All right.
7 o'clock.
On the dot,
I'm
in my drop top, cruising the streets.
My bad, y'all.
I got a shorty real looking for me.
Uh-oh. He finna sing it.
Christmas is y'all.
Anticipating.
Quit your day job.
Uh-oh. We need to quit our day job.
Day job.
Quit your day job.
Hey, Delta's gonna be background singer for us.
I'm talking about real talk. He gonna be a dancer and a background singer.
Yeah,
We gonna have him doing a running man in the corner.
for real. In his dress blues. You know what I'm talking about? What? Yeah, yeah.
Not the dress blues.
Dress blues, baby.
Wow.
Either that or the BDU.
I'm wearing red.
Come on.
I don't want to put him in the BDU. How about the brown? How about the brown?
Either one is gonna be fine.
The kind of business, kind of casual,
Yeah.
the brown.
Put on these PT shorts. You know what I'm talking about?
The bigs, the 8s, the 6s, the 4s.
I'm from the dude, the 4. The bigs, the 8, the 9. I'm from the dude, the 4. Chef boy.
You really got to listen to that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yo,
gotta
you
tell
talking
you.
about
I tried to listen to the dance, but I didn't know which one it was.
Yo,
Is it Fire Back at Your Head Part 3?
No.
It's not that one.
No, it's the one after that. Because he just put out part 2 and part 3
Uh-huh.
at the beginning of this year, and now he
Okay.
got this one at the end of the year.
So what's this one called? Damn, if I didn't ask, you probably knew, huh?
For real, exactly. I can't even think of it. I'm be honest with you right now.
Damn.
Damn, exactly.
Because I couldn't find it. That's the only one I was listening to.
Dragonfly. What's up, Dragonfly?
What's happening in Dragonfly?
Appreciate you tuning in, man. For real. All right. I just sent out. Wait a minute. I got one more I need to send out. I think I sent. I don't know if I sent it back.
I sent it to Pat.
Oh, you did?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, he gonna get it twice then.
All right.
Oh well. You gonna tell me you ain't sent it to me? Yes, the hell I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Don't forget about KFC.
Yeah, KFC trash.
Yeah.
That's not even real chicken no more.
Trash.
I mean, fast food is really going down. Like,
Wait, did you send it to me?
who?
Wow, you did.
I sent it to you? Damn.
Hey, that's how you know he be on top of it. I'm sending it to everybody. I'm on everything.
We said everybody got to get it.
Everybody gotta get it, for real. EBK.
Mm,
And he didn't
mm.
send it to you. He sent it to me.
I did send it to you. Don't play with me.
Damn.
Okay. All right.
Damn.
Mm-mm,
Send it to him. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? All right, we ready?
Are we ready?
Are we
703.
All right.
703. We up in this thing.
That was a group.
702 was a group.
Damn.
702.
Damn.
Is,
Damn.
Vegas.
Damn.
Yep.
It
Damn.
was
Let's go.
nephew.
They were singing. They was with Subway.
Yes.
Let's
702
play.
girls.
Let's play the little game you play. You go hide and I will seek.
Okay.
Can who?
One of them was. That's
Yeah.
right. Yes. That's right.
Yeah.
And then the other one actually was related to somebody else.
Somebody else, but they was pretending to.
Now, one of them girls, I don't know if y'all seen it, from 702, got online on the podcast earlier this year, not earlier this year, but maybe a few months ago, and said that
Welcome,
she had a
ladies and gentlemen.
relationship with
What's the name?
somebody from B2K.
Yes, she said that too.
But then
she said a couple
she had
people.
a relationship
She
with
said,
all of them.
She said Mario.
She said all of them.
She
Yeah,
said
she
Mario.
said all of
She
them.
said Mario and all of B2K.
Yes.
The
Mario was first.
The light skinned girl.
Yeah, and then she said all the B2K.
All BTK.
all
Yeah,
of them.
yeah.
She had, I was like, damn, Damon.
I'm available the 24th of December, Wednesday. That's Christmas Eve. Y'all gonna have a show? Yes.
on Christmas Eve.
Yes, we're gonna be here.
Who asked that?
Delta.
He gonna be in the city?
I don't know if he's gonna be in the city. Say he available.
Wait, if you in the city, you got to holler at us, man, for real. We gonna take him to La Brisa. What?
What?
If they open?
Did we? No, he was here.
Huh?
He came here. Delta, he came here, right?
Yeah.
So he ain't been to La Brisa.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
he
yeah.
was here in the garage, right? He was here. Yeah,
He was here with the brick wall.
The brick wall. Delta been to the brick wall before.
Yeah.
Delta came through.
Yeah, he came through on the real one. He came through on the real
He really
one.
did. All right, y'all. So
Hey, please don't kick the light.
I'm not, that's why I'm on my feet.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. I don't want you to lose them more bigs now.
Yeah, we about to go ahead and get-
I don't want you to lose them more bigs now. You better chill out.
Damn, only us two of them. I mean, go get out lose.
2. You should be back to
Big.
You should be
Yeah. You gotta get up, man.
All right. Enough of that being said. So let's go. What we talking about? We are talking about why black men and black women are forced to beef against each other with the red pill, blue pill, and the feminine movement. And are black women and black men the only ones beefing with each other? Do the other races beef with each other and they just don't do it on the internet? That's the question. So Annie, can you help us out? Morg, if you're in the building, Delta, everybody that's in the building right now.
That's right.
And it's a lot of y'all.
Oh yeah.
Everybody that's in the building right now, we really do appreciate y'all. Yeah, let's chime in. Let's have a real discussion.
Right.
Because they say they get tired of us not talking to them.
Right.
They get tired of us talking at them or watching a conversation go on without you. We involving y'all tonight. Annie, whenever you get a free moment, put the call in number.
You want to read the comments too?
I'm gonna read the comments.
We get started, so that way once we go, we can say we read everybody's comments, and we can jump right off into
these comments. They already been read.
Like buttons, y'all. We appreciate y'all.
God's child, hello. She has a great story one day.
God's child, what's up?
I hope to have her on our show one day so we can interview her or highlight her. But
Carla, what's happening? Talk to your boy podcast.
Yes.
313-405.
There you go.
4098.
There you go. 313-404 something 98.
303-405-4098.
There you go. Yep, that's it right there.
All right. That being said, why do you feel that black women are beefing with black men? Or why are black men beefing with? Whichever one you want to take first.
Okay, I look at it like this, right?
I mentioned
shout out to God.
Shout out, Big O.
Absolutely. So I look at it like this, right? I think that they want black men and black women to beef with each other, right? They want us to beef. They want us to stay separated and disconnected from each other. As I always say about a lot of things that people tell me I'm crazy for, it's population control. You know, when you have especially black men and black women going against each other, there are no babies being born. Or there's less babies being born. Let's say that.
Is it?
Yeah, it is, because you know, you have a lot of women saying now that they don't want kids. You know what I'm saying? And now this is not a bashing session.
Hold on. I just want to ask. You say that statement, but I be on dating sites, and y'all forgive me. Forgive me. You know, whoever is out there looking for me, and I'm dating on dating sites, whatever. On dating sites, it's a lot more women I run across to say have kids are open to more. So where does that statistic that you just said come from? Okay, so when somebody say open to anything, that's not a yes or a no. They're just saying that they're open to it if it's the right person. You see what I'm saying? Continue. Have kids open to more. Okay, that don't mean that I'm willing to have them. That's just saying, you know, maybe at the right time, the right person, and blah blah blah. Situation I might give you one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You know, but my stance on this topic is why they don't want us together. Right. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why don't they want us together? Why do they want to continue with like? And you feel like it's population control? I think it's population control amongst other things, because once again, when it's one main race or group of people that this is affecting, and I'm not saying that there's no white women or white men that feel like this or other races. I'm not saying that at all, but we're here to speak on the black men and black women, why they don't want us together. Okay, Annie just chimed in. She said, I always thought for kids meant it was okay if they have kids. Yeah. Dragonfly said men and women don't beef because they are mentally and emotionally mature. Immature male and females don't have the P. Men and women don't beef because they are mentally and emotionally mature. Immature males and females don't have the P. The power, the pressure. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. The big thing. You know, yeah. All right. I mean, but I just think that they know, okay, so when you go back, it's the reason why they started separating black men and black women with Section 8 housing. Okay. Oh, the man can't be in the house. You see what I'm saying? That was breaking down the black nucleus family. You know what I'm saying? For y'all that don't know what that means anytime you found welfare or help from the government, the man that fathers your children is not allowed to be in the same household as you and your child. Right. Because when you think about times before
Section 8, and well, before Black people found out about Section 8, because Section 8 was actually formed for another group of people. It wasn't formed for us. We found out about it, right?
Dragonfly chimed in and said,
Mhm.
psychological means to do so.
Okay.
Go
Oh, so
ahead.
from the P, from the site.
From the
Okay.
P, yeah.
So when you look at it from that aspect, before Section 8 housing and all this other stuff, Black people was married at 70, 80% rate.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And you look at a lot of the things that was being achieved and that was being pushed. So the Black nuclear family was being pushed. A lot of these kids were growing up in 2-family households. You see what I'm saying? Right. Especially when you had grandparents still being in the house. So Black kids was growing up with structure. You see what I'm saying? So it started getting to a point to where, okay, well, now the Black man can't be in the house.
Right.
Or they made it to where the Black woman had to go out and get a job.
Right.
So she wasn't there. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So all these things started breaking up the Black family, the Black man and the Black woman.
The cost of life
You know what I'm saying?
went up, and yes,
And
Black
you
women had to get jobs.
Right. So you start looking at this thing by design.
And at the time, there was a lot of men that were, I guess, needless to say, deadbeats, and not even so much as deadbeats.
You have to
You can't
hold on.
say deadbeat.
Yeah, watch the cord. You got to look at it from this aspect,
Take out the
right?
foot from under it.
When
There you go.
when there were no jobs for the men, but there were jobs for the women, that caused separation as well.
Yes.
Because now the woman is like, damn, you're not providing, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of these things was done by design.
Miss Williams is in the building.
What's up, Miss Williams? How you doing? Thanks for
Never
tuning
had a
in.
chance to meet her.
Nah, I have no idea. I'll just speak
Yeah, that's
because
the homegirl
okay.
up in Huntsville.
Okay, that's what's
Yeah,
up.
that's
That's
my
what's
homegirl,
up.
Huntsville.
Okay. Big shout out to you. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Said, Thought From Your Boy podcast.
That's it.
But yeah, a lot of these things are done by design to keep us away from each other, right? So now when you come fast forward to the feminine movement, right?
Mhm.
And Black women seem to be the ones who gravitated towards that the most. Now, let me say this.
Mm.
There's way more other races, one particular race of women than there's Black women, and they gravitated towards it hard as well, right?
Mhm.
They actually were the one who created the feminist movement,
Mhm.
like literally created it. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to social media and all this other stuff, you see one race saying a lot of the things more so
So
than the other.
I guess
Mhm.
the bigger question is, why does social media
Mhm,
portray you,
mhm.
the Black male, against her, the
Mhm.
Black female?
Because that would keep us separated.
Right.
That would keep us from being together.
Okay, I guess what I'm trying to ask is,
Mhm.
as much as it's being repeated,
Mhm.
is that what drives ratings?
Yes, it drives ratings. It creates a whole separate economy.
So when women feel like if they leave,
Mhm.
they'll be taking 50% of the market, the economy marketplace.
Well, no, not that. But when you look at the fact that I don't need no man, I don't need no man, I don't need no man.
Right. And
And
most
then-
of them don't.
Well, no,
Financial.
but check it out though. Check it out. Think about this. When you start pumping people with that in their head, right?
Okay.
And I'm not saying that they do need a man, just for the record. I'm not saying they do.
Right.
But now you have millions of women that go out and get these jobs and they busting their ass like men do.
Right.
That's a whole nother source of income
Right.
for the government, for the powers that be.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So just from that alone right there, and then the rhetoric on all the social media, and that's driving more revenue for them.
So here's the thing. I was watching a podcast before I came to this podcast tonight. And the podcast I was watching was one of those panel podcasts where they have a bunch of people on the screen.
Yeah.
So one lady said, in the feminist movement, if all the women left America
Mm-hmm.
and went somewhere else,
Mm-hmm.
how would men survive?
Can I answer that question?
Sure.
Because I don't like statements like that, right? If all the women left America and went somewhere else, guess what? The place that they go to will be overpopulated with women. Like, come on now, let's be for real. And then all you're gonna do is drive that economy up because now there's gonna be off balance of men to women. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
If all the women in America is 300. I want to get this right, like 370 something million, almost 380 million people here. Let's just split that number right in half, right?
Okay.
Right in half. Let's say 190 million women.
Okay.
and then they go to Europe.
Wherever.
And I'm just making up somewhere. They
Right.
go somewhere else, right? Now you got 190 million women added to that population. So now it's going to be off balance, right?
Mhm.
Off balance, and then they're going to go create a whole nother economic class for that particular country that they go to.
But would they get the same jobs
No,
Nope.
that they have
no,
over here?
Nope.
Would they get more respect
no,
from men
Mm,
over there?
no.
Okay.
And see and that's the thing too, because you're afforded certain liberties. But once again, I don't want to get off and start blaming the stuff, right? Once again, my whole argument for this topic is it's a reason that they don't want us to be together.
So do you feel that the men are being brainwashed with the red pill?
I think some of them are the ones who aren't strong enough to read between the lines
Read
to see the
between the
right
lines, right,
message.
okay.
The same way some women who aren't strong enough to read between the lines of feminism.
So
You see what I'm
like,
saying?
like the young men that
Because
were
there are
following
good points of it.
what's his name? The fighter,
Oh, Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate.
Uh-huh.
Now it's funny because if you just breeze through Andrew Tate's rhetoric,
Mm-hmm.
he says you gotta get you right
Mm-hmm.
and then chase a woman.
Right.
But if you listen to what he's really saying, he's saying, I need you as much as you need me, but I need you to need me when I'm at my best.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get to my best.
Mhm.
Support me while I get to my best. Don't just think because I'm at my best, now you're worthy of me
Mm-hmm.
or I'm worthy of you.
And I agree and I disagree. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that people should get with each other whenever they decide to.
Okay.
Like this whole thing of get me at my best, I disagree with that.
Okay.
Because most people when they get together aren't at their best.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And see, and just because you said that, my biggest point is y'all always see us every week, Wednesday at Labrisas.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to put nobody's business out there, but Miss Maria and her husband got together when they were not at the top of their game. And they've been together a very long time and they show very much love to one another. And I guess that's what I feel like our culture, as well as other cultures, are missing.
Mm-hmm.
Getting with each other when you have the pivotal point to love each other and not just benefit off each other. Go ahead. Go ahead.
See, there's a difference between the cultures.
Mario, what's up, bro? Thank you for tuning in.
They've been together because they was poor.
Okay.
We don't like to be poor together.
But okay, even with that being said, Sid has been with his wife
But that's a whole different story.
how many years?
Together or married?
Together.
Shit, over 20?
Over 20.
Okay.
Mhm.
When you got with your wife, will you make it what you make now?
No,
Will she make it what she make?
no.
So that's what I'm saying. They got together at a point where they could love each other first
Right.
and not just benefit off each other.
But
Right.
see, our race don't believe in that.
Nowadays, no.
Okay.
That's
Once upon a time, yes.
Right.
You know, you had people would hold each other down. You know what I'm saying? Whether
Right.
the woman held the man
But see,
down.
okay,
You know what I'm saying? Then
when
yeah.
I first got married, my uncle told me that, hey, you're supposed to be the provider. You're supposed to pay all the bills, do all this, buy the car, do all that. My uncle said that.
Okay.
So if my wife don't work, I was giving her $500 every week
Mm-hmm.
just to do nothing.
Okay.
But then when I met another woman and I said that, they was like, oh, you was giving your ex-wife
But
$500.
that's because you told them that.
I did tell them that.
If you didn't tell them that, they wouldn't expect that. That's what I'm saying. So in our culture, from what I look at, let's say you got 10 men on a panel and 2 women come out, 20 women, because there are more women than men.
Mhm.
So 10 men on a panel, 20 women come out there, and out of those 20 women, I'm guaranteeing you 8 of them going to say, I need money, 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 money. And out of that panel of 10, 3 of them men going to be like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So out of them 3 to maybe 2, they say, okay. Now it's looking at the other 8 or 7. Why y'all can't do that?
Right. Well, I mean, but in that situation, you have to look at the 8 as opposed to the 2 looking at the 8 gonna be looking at the 2 because the 8 will be the majority. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
The 2 would be the exception to the rule, and it's always going to be exceptions
And
to
those
every
8
rule.
are going to get with those 2. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And then
absolutely.
the rest of those, the 12 of those women are going to filter through the 7 or 8 men that's left that want to be genuine and show you real intentions.
Right. Well, first, a lot of them women are going to be fighting over that too, because the 2 are going to be what the 8 would consider to be simps. You see what I'm saying? And giving out money and all this other stuff. So the women are first going to be fighting for those 2. And then once they decide whoever going to get the 2, then they're going to go over, you know what I'm saying? And because it'll be a ranking system at that point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now they're going to see who's the most dominant physically. You see what I'm saying? And we all know that men have a way of just automatically ranking ourselves without having to rank ourselves.
Right.
Because you put 10 men in the room, 1 or 2 of them gonna rise to the top just naturally.
Right.
Naturally. Now, somebody might whoop somebody's ass, and the rest of them be like, I ain't fighting him. I'm not fighting him. Hell no. He's rising up in the rank. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and it's the same thing with women. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. And the reason I say it's the same thing with women, because, you know, when women live together in the house, the dominant woman, all the women tend to have their cycle at the same time as her, because she's the alpha woman.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
We got 2 comments.
Okay, come on with it.
All right, Dragonfly said, I'm almost 50 years old and I'm not into build up someone else's mindset. I don't believe in what you do, you bring to the what do you bring to the table? Just make sure you have your own table at this point. Delta chimed in and said, what you think about Brian McKnight and his ex-wife? That's classic example of y'all thoughts. Okay, so Brian McKnight, for one, is a crazy person. I'm just gonna put it out there like that, and that's my opinion.
Okay.
If I have a child, and my first child is my junior, and I get mad at my children, and I have another child, and I name him a junior, and junior to the fact that I take my name and alter it to fit his name, so that he's a junior now, and the other one is not. That's crazy to me. No matter what my kids do to me, I'm always gonna love them, and they're always gonna be my kids. Brian McKnight doesn't see life like that. But when you have money and privilege and all kind of other things, which is getting off topic, but I believe that tampers with people's mental states.
Now, and I'm playing devil's advocate just for the sake of, you know, taking the other side for no other reason. Because I did see the Brian McKnight story, and he does explain why he feel the way he feel. A lot of times when you're a parent and your child go against you, then your child went against you and you have to do what you got to do.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if your child go against you and then you become Brian McKnight and now they want some money from you, what the fuck you mean?
I ain't giving you shit.
You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You see what I'm saying? So because we all know that Brian McKnight has supported his other kids when they on their musical journey. Because he had a couple of them, I think 2 or 3 of them.
2 or 3.
You know what I'm saying? In a group. And they was like opening up for him and on the road with him and all. And it could have been, like you said, the second junior that he had, him and those siblings. So just because it didn't work with that child over there, maybe that child listened to what the mama said. You see what I'm saying? So, and once again, y'all, I'm just playing devil's advocate, because people who followed that whole Brian McKnight fiasco, because it was all over the internet, and he was releasing video after video because they started it, and they was releasing video, and it was a whole big thing. It was really interesting. It was entertaining, but I'm just playing devil's advocate because honestly, I don't have a dog in that fight. And you watch one video and you might take the side of the person talking, then you hear another video and then you take their side. So, you know.
Haitian Warrior, good evening, sir.
Hey, DB Fitness, Haitian Warrior in the building. What's up, bro?
Continue.
But going back to my original side of this argument, I think that they don't want to see us together. They know that when you see black men and black women together, raising kids together, those kids typically come out to be very successful at whatever it is that they decide to do, right?
Do you feel like Willow and Jada are successful?
I feel like they are successful.
Okay.
As weird as they are successful.
Okay.
They are multimillionaires, both of them, and without Will and Jada giving them money, because they both have successful music and acting careers. So they came out to be successful. And also, when you look at it from this standpoint, even if they're not successful from an entertainment or a financial standpoint, they're well-rounded kids.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
The one that's the oldest one.
Trey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Will Smith's
Willard.
first son.
Willard.
No,
Willard Jr.
Trey is Will Smith's first son, not with Jada.
I thought his first son name was Willard.
No, it's Trey.
It's Trey.
Okay.
It's Trey.
That's the one that
Yeah.
Yeah, that we don't ever hear about.
Right.
he's like way.
Yeah,
He
he
want to say he this, but he want to be that.
he pop up every now and again, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's his first son,
Okay.
you know, not with Jada. But so when you think of okay, I'm gonna use myself. I made a video, and I think I told both of y'all about it. I think I've never heard my kids say the N-word.
You did.
You did say that.
Right? Now, I'm pretty sure they both say it. Especially my daughter, I'm pretty sure she say it, right? I'm just being honest, right? I've never heard them say it though. Either one of them. I haven't heard, and I even brought this subject to them. Hey, y'all, I've never heard either, and I didn't say the N-word, I actually said the word. I said, I've never heard either one of y'all say this.
And what was their response?
My daughter was like, well, you know what? One day I'm gonna break it out. It's gonna be the grand entrance. It's gonna be your first out here.
I can see your
Yeah,
daughter
that's what you
say
told me. And we laughed about it. You know what I'm saying? But my kids was raised with both of their parents.
What did the son say?
He was like, I just don't use it. You know what I'm saying? And that was that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool.
I mean, I guess that's like my oldest.
And
Don't use it.
I look at it from this standpoint.
The youngest one do.
They have
that
a certain
motherfucker-
level of respect for us. They have a certain level of respect, and they decide not to use it. Now, even if they did use it in front of us, we wouldn't be mad about it.
Right.
But the fact that, like
They
you
just
said,
don't
they
use
just don't use
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think
in front of us.
Yeah, he uses it in front of me. He calls
Yeah.
me that sometimes. I call him that.
Right.
He
Right.
call you-
See?
I call him
No,
that.
He called you that as laughing. And then
Yeah.
you say what you say.
And
I
he-
ain't say nothing.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
See, and I don't use it. So
Yeah.
maybe they going off of the fact that me and their mama don't use it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We
Right.
don't use that word
Because my
often.
daughter don't hear me say it.
Right.
She don't.
Right.
Because I don't have that rapport with her. Like, I mean, I have a rapport with her, but not that rapport. I don't be like, these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
like, with my son, With my son, I'll be like, you little mother, you little, he'll throw it back at me.
Yeah.
And we'll laugh.
Yeah.
He'll be like, I'm like, what'd you say? That's it. But then I also heard him online butchering and bashing,
Right.
destroying,
Right.
degrading.
You be sleep.
Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Drop some more comments. Smash the like button for me, y'all. Y'all help me get the 1K on them likes. Hey, Facebook, smash that like button for us. Come on.
Great nephew,
Uh-huh.
he be using words that I ain't never heard.
Oh yeah. Oh, listen. When it comes to them video games, oh man.
All right, so Delta chimed in. He said raising children with both parents. He said exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody talks about LeBron James and his wife, Denzel and his wife, Jay-Z and Beyonce,
Right.
LL Cool J and his ex-wife. They're not together no more.
But
Black
they had
successful
raised their
marriages
kids.
are boring to the media.
Yes, and I agree with that. It's boring when you have a black successful marriage. Like you said, Jay-Z and Beyonce raising their kids together. You know what I'm saying? Denzel and his wife. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they do have kids.
They do.
Denzel's son is an actor. You know what I'm saying? Samuel L. Jackson and his wife, they've been together 39 years, I think it is, or might even be 40, right?
Mhm.
So you think about stuff like that, and you look at how these kids are. One of the Wayans brothers, I'm not sure which one it is.
Damon.
It could be okay.
Damon.
Yeah. So even if these kids aren't in the spotlight,
Mhm.
they grow up a certain way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why being a single parent is such a big topic.
It is. But when you just said what you said, not to be funny or poking fun at anything,
Mhm.
but I realized in what is it? Is it out? Is it Get Out? No, not Get Out. What was the other one with the family? Us, them.
Neighbors.
No, not Neighbors.
Us. Wait, Us was the family. That's when they hypnotized them with the You had Get Out.
Yeah, get out.
That was no.
What was the second?
Get Out was the one. where
Get Out was
yeah.
they hypnotize you.
Yeah.
What was the second one with the family with the clones?
Oh, that was Us.
That's Us.
Yeah, that's Us. That's the one my wife liked
Okay.
that one. Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
when I looked at Us,
I
they
think that was called Us.
it was,
Tell you what that called Us?
it was one of them because the next one is Them, and Them is the one with the other family, the family that was in Compton with the white ladies.
Okay.
So I get them too confused. But anyway, when I think about Us, they grew up with their mom and dad, even though there was a twin that was demonic or whatever.
Yes.
However you want to look at it, but those kids survived because of who their parents were.
Right.
So based on what you just said,
it was the structure of the family.
Yeah.
but I'm just saying,
Yes.
like the mama being
Right,
not the real mama,
right.
but let's say the real
But
mama.
still, they didn't know that. So yeah,
Right.
she was the mama to
She
them.
was the mama
because
to
they
them.
didn't know.
Right,
Yeah.
but she wasn't a real person. She
Yeah.
came from the tunnel,
Right. She
and the one that came
was
from the tunnel was really
Right.
the real person.
what they call tethers.
Right.
The tether had stole her real
Identity.
person
Right?
when she was a little
kid,
girl.
yeah.
They went to the amusement park and she snatched
She
in the
switched-
mirror.
She
So she
that,
switched.
yeah.
Right. So what we see as the real mama in the movie is actually the tether.
Tether.
That's the word they use, tether. And
The way she grew up
right.
and raised her kids with her husband,
Exactly.
they
Yeah.
survived.
Yeah. So when you look at that, once again, that's an aspect of kids growing up with two parents.
It's
To-
called Us. Yeah.
Yeah, us, exactly. In the white community, that's a regular occurrence,
Mhm.
right? In the
Mhm.
black community, not so much.
Mhm.
But a lot of people don't talk about why it's not a regular occurrence in the black community. They think, black men just don't want to be around for their kids. No, you have to take that shit all the way back and understand that the government literally told women that you'll lose your housing if your husband or the baby daddy is in the house.
Is that why they killed James off of Good Times?
Yeah.
That's a good question. So when you take it all the way back to the TV shows,
Mm-hmm.
you see what I'm saying?
Bill with Claire.
Right, for the whole show of that.
Who else was the family back then? Carl was with
Harriet,
Harriet.
in Family Matters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. But
the only show that I seen as a family structure, but it wasn't Us, but had 3 dads and no mom, was Full House.
Full House, right? And on that, didn't the mama leave them or the mama died? One of the two.
She died.
She died or she left? I can't remember. Okay.
She left them first.
See?
In my
Okay.
era, she left them first. Then she died later on.
Okay. See, so once again, though, when you start understanding that up until a certain point, they were showing the black family being together,
Unit,
black family
right.
unit, right?
Mhm.
And then the TV shows they stopped showing that,
Mhm.
and they started showing something different. You see what I'm saying?
And then when they brought it back, it wasn't good enough, because when they brought it back with Black Lightning.
Right.
And
Yes.
even in that dynamic, the mother left.
Well,
the
even
father.
when you look at Fresh Prince,
Okay.
right? Will dad didn't want him.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you have to look at. Hold on, y'all. My bad. I gotta get my live back over here. Will's dad didn't want him.
That's how he showed.
You see
it,
what I'm saying?
right.
So and it was who played his dad.
Ben Vereen.
Yeah, Ben Vereen, right.
Mhm.
He didn't want him. You know what I'm saying? They never showed Will's mom on the show.
Not
ever.
on first. Yeah, they did.
Who was his mama?
The little skinny, light skinned lady. She used to come visit sometime.
No, they showed his dad. They never showed his
That's her
mom.
That was Aunt Ville's sister.
She came around Christmas.
Oh yeah. She did come a couple
Yeah,
times for the show. Couple times. That's
So
right. That's
when he
right.
graduated
Yeah.
high school, she thought he was gonna move back home, and he said no.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But so he was always there with Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at the rest of the cats, so Carlton, Ashley, and Hillary,
Right.
you see what I'm saying?
They all were
They grew up to
decent
be
people.
right. They all went
Hillary
to
was
college. I mean, Hillary was dumb, but she still
Was
became successful. A news
Yes.
anchor,
Got married.
Playboy model. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like for real though, like
yeah, she was a Playboy model.
you know what I'm
but-
saying?
Yeah.
So she did a lot of successful things. Carlton, we all know he went to ULA. He wanted to be a lawyer like his dad and all these other things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we're not saying that single parents can't produce these type of kids. We're not saying that
We're
male
not
or
saying
female, but we're just simply saying when you look at the dynamic of both. Okay. Prime example is like you just said on the Cosby Show. Everybody know that
Denise, Sandra.
Theo, the
Theo.
son, Theo,
Okay.
was dumb as hell in school, right?
Dyslexia.
Right, he had exactly.
He had
He had dyslexia, right?
Mhm.
But it showed him overcoming it
It did.
because of the love of his parents, always giving him second before they knew, you know what I'm saying, and overcoming all this other stuff and shit like that, right?
Mhm.
So that was a prime example of what the black culture was at that time, and they needed to portray that on TV and have a TV show showing that, you know what I'm saying, because he used to make bad grades, but he was an athlete, but he tried really hard, but his dad never gave up on him, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
So it's
right.
like, and his mom loved on him, even though they
Right.
would get on him, and he had his granddad in his life,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you think, and then that's like one of the few shows where the dad was a doctor and the mom was a lawyer.
Yeah. And they still had time for their kids.
And it showed that, right,
Mm.
hey, this can actually be us. This can be black families.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that from once again, from my side of the argument, they don't want us to be together because of what we can do,
Mm.
because of what we can produce.
Mm.
You can't, it's hard to get kids to fall into the trap, the gang banging shit, the drug dealing shit, the I'm a gangster killer thug shit. Not saying it don't happen, but it's harder to get them to fall into that when they have two parents. You see what I'm saying? Two parents. So it's
Clarence had a mom and dad. He went to
right. Clarence had a really good. Well, he said Clarence had two parents, and his parents had a really good marriage. You know what I'm saying? So
He went to Cambridge.
absolutely,
That's a private school.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? That type shit. So you have to start to understand that right there. So when you have that,
So what do
You'll-
you feel that we could create that we're
Mhm.
not already creating? Because from my standpoint, just for sake of argument,
right?
single moms, single dads produce athletes, triathlon athletes.
Well, see, that's in my era.
I mean, right now too.
Well,
I mean,
but see,
Because Shakira Richards is a great example. She didn't have her mom; she had her
Okay.
grandma, but she's the fastest woman in the world right now.
But see, what I'm saying is, back in the day, if you lived in the ghetto and you went to if you did any kind of sport, you want to get out of the ghetto
Right?
and play sports.
That's why they did it.
That's why they did.
That's why, like, single parent kids who are raised single parent, mostly by their moms, want to get out the ghetto, get their mama out the hood.
Right?
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
They go play sports and they always say, "I want to buy my mama a house."
Yeah.
Right?
First thing
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they first get their big check,
That's
right?
first thing
I
I
want
want
to
to do.
get my mama out the hood.
my house.
You see what I'm saying? So, excuse me, if your kid do end up being on the straight and narrow, which a lot of them don't, but the ones who do, you know what I'm saying? They athletes or they. You ever notice
mom out the hood?
they athletes or they really, really fucking smart academically?
Yeah.
For the few that do make it from single parents,
Yes.
Right.
and we're speaking single parent, mom or dad, single parent, because it's hard to be a single parent. It's
is.
hard
It is.
because some of these young men need nurturing from their mom and discipline from their dad.
Right.
You need a combination of the two.
You need both of them.
You see what I'm saying? I've had it in my life where it was one or the other. I live with my mom and I live with my dad, never together. But well, it was together for a few years and then they divorced. But so it was one or the other.
I don't need to cut you off. I only had about one.
Uh-huh. Right,
And she raised 9 of us.
right, right.
And y'all raise each other.
Exactly. Raise each other, yeah. And once again, that's the beauty of it, though. But why do they want to keep? Why do they want to keep us from not
Separated.
being together, from separated? Right? Because think about this, right? It's more Hispanics in this country than black people now,
It is.
right? And I'm gonna look this up just to get the number, but they totally understand that they can send the Hispanics back to whatever country they came from,
They
be it
can't send us
Mexico, Guatemala,
Send us nowhere.
whatever, right?
Right.
So they okay with them getting large and being the largest minority. They okay with that.
Right. Because they can always send them
They
back.
can always send them back. And at this point, they may not even be the largest anymore because they sent back so many of them.
Right.
Going back to Barack Obama, they sent back so many of
Right.
them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they can control that. But once again, when you have African Americans and we start getting back together and we're populating, you know what I'm saying?
They can't
We
send
have
us
babies
nowhere.
faster than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? We have babies faster than anybody else. So if we keep having babies, and the mom and dad is together,
Mm-hmm.
think about the next batch of Barack Obama that's going to be produced in this country. The next batch of Colin Powell that's going to be produced. The next batch of LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Because him and Savannah been together forever. You ain't heard nothing about them bad, negative, nothing at all. You see what I'm saying? LeBron and his wife been solid. Denzel and his wife, Samuel L. Jackson and his wife,
Right.
solid. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Shaq and his wife, they were together a long time. They got divorced, but he still take care of her.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
And admit fault.
these right, and admitted the fault of what he did. Kobe and his wife before Kobe passed away. You see what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
these are the things, because they totally understand that when we get together, we produce greatness. If they can keep us clashing with each other with this feminist bullshit, with this red pill bullshit, we won't produce as many golden gooses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We produce rotten eggs.
Right.
Mhm.
Exactly. Because
We're broken. so
one
they'll
gonna be over
broken.
here with the
Yeah.
mom, or one gonna be with the dad.
Yeah, we're
You know what I'm
broken,
saying?
so they'll be broken.
Exactly. So it's
Mm.
like this, and this is just my thinking. This is why every time you go on YouTube or IG or TikTok,
So that,
you
that's
can
where it came
find
from, right?
some red pill shit.
Yeah.
You can find some feminist shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate black men. You can find that so easy.
So
I'm talking about quickly.
So to the viewers that are non-black, what is your opinion on how y'all dynamic is being perceived, perception, viewed?
Mm-hmm.
How is y'all's perception being viewed? Are y'all together? Are y'all not together? Is it more single moms, single dads? What's going on?
They together. They together.
That's a good question.
They might.
That's a
keep
good
it
question.
Quiet, but they together.
Do you know? At one point, I had 4 friends that was getting divorced.
Hmm.
4 at one time.
Damn.
At one time, 4. And I remember talking to my wife about it. You know what I'm saying? She was like, "Well, how you feel?" Like she was just checking on me,
Right.
because it takes a toll on me, because I know all of them,
Right,
like personally.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And they all going through a divorce. And it's like,
And you the
damn,
counselor
that's
all
a
4 of them.
lot. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I mean, but I'm thinking of what we talking about now.
Yeah.
At that time, I was thinking about it. Like, damn, what about y'all kids?
Mhm.
And I wasn't saying it to them. I'm saying to the powers that be.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That made certain, and I ain't saying that they targeted them directly, but I'm just saying the overall that was in the air that made this shit go left.
mindset that
Yeah.
they're putting out
And
the
it's like,
perception. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what I'm saying? I pray that they kids can
So, Annie,
keep
if
it
you're
together.
still in the building, please answer that. What is the Caucasian demographic perception right now? Are y'all together? Are y'all promoting single
Okay.
family homes? Or
I want to say something about that too, if you
Okay.
don't mind, bro. So it's a little over 40 million black people in this country, right?
okay,
If 40 million 40 million white couples got divorced, right?
mm-hmm.
That's only a fraction. It wouldn't even make a statistic, bro, because it's according to the numbers anyway, it's over 190 million white people.
It ain't gonna make a dent.
Over 190 million. Allegedly, I got to say
Okay,
that, right?
okay.
So when you think about 40 million versus 190, so that's still 150 million plus. You see what I'm saying? So you think about 40. So that's what I'm saying. So when you start thinking about that, it's like, damn, because white people are dealing with the same thing.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? When you see a lot of because most divorces and shit like that in that community come from the trailer park communities.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? The middle class families, the blue
Okay.
collar workers.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it might be more than it is in our community.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? But when you look at it from a percentage standpoint,
Mm.
it's more on us because there's less of us. It's the same way with crime.
What do y'all think?
So when you look at 50% of 40 million, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus 20% of 190 million.
Yeah.
Percentage wise, it
Percentage-wise.
sound like, damn, they over here doing this.
Yeah.
Because I actually said, had a coworker of mine we were talking about. They were like, 50% of the crime come from black people.
Mm-mm.
And I told him 50% of the reported crime,
Mm.
convicted crime
Mm.
come from black people.
Okay.
I said, let's not talk about all the crimes that go swept under the rug for white folks.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? And it's the same when it goes to family court and family law and all
Yeah.
these kids that get let off for the affluent law.
Mhm.
Oh, he was too rich to know any better.
Yeah.
So he don't get convicted. So that don't count.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not another notch in the belt because he didn't get convicted.
Right.
It goes swept under the rug.
You got to expunge. You
Yeah,
got to
it's expunged and all this other stuff.
Shit ain't even on his record.
Right.
Shit ain't
So-
even on his record.
Sometimes these numbers be skewed because of the game that's being played.
widely.
They need a bad guy.
Yeah, they need.
And as a whole, the black race
is
the bad guy.
Right.
You're right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
the bad guy in every category.
We the thugs. We the gangsters. We
Right.
the drug dealers.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The flash.
Right. We the ones who do all this shit. But in
We-
reality,
we the therapists.
yes.
We the terrorists.
Yes.
We
we-
know when you ain't terrorize nobody.
But let them tell it.
We all doing all that.
Right. We doing everything. So and it's the same way when it comes to raising kids, single family homes and all that. They might have
That's why. I brought up-
millions more single parents
That's
on
why I
their
brought
side.
up the athlete.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because like you said, because like when you were talking about the Cosby Show, none of those kids were athletes.
Right.
The Sandra was a doctor
Mm-hmm.
with her husband.
She grew up to be a doctor. Right. Her and Elvin.
Denise grew up to be a wife to a military man.
Mm-hmm.
Theo grew up to be a teacher, counselor, professor.
Mm-hmm.
Rudy grew up to be
Rudy.
Yeah, I don't think she was grown by the time the show ended. I don't
But
think. Yeah, she wasn't
as an
grown.
actress. She grew up to be a
Oh, you mean
independent actor.
yes, yes.
So judging by that, they made successful children,
Mhm.
but they didn't have no children that came out to be athletes because they didn't need to get their parents out of anything.
And I think what that show was trying to prove was that not every black family is going to produce athletes. They didn't want to be
but I'm just,
cliche
but
in
I'm
that
just
sense.
saying, like single moms and dads produce athletes
Oh, yes,
because they want to
absolutely.
get them out of the hood.
Yes,
That's a big statement there.
yes.
They want
yeah.
to get them
They
out
want-
of the hood.
Mhm.
But when you have a family that's a mother and a father that don't live in the hood,
Right, right.
those kids have a different agenda
Yes,
because their plan is not to get mom and pop.
out
out
the
of
hood.
something.
Right. It's
Yeah,
to genuinely live your own life.
Right.
Genuinely. Yeah. And whatever it is that you like, we're gonna support you in that. Remember what's called she wanted to her and her husband had a wilderness store, which was Sandra, the light-skinned one,
Mm-hmm.
and Elvin. Her and Elvin had a wilderness store.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like they allowed their kids to go into whatever field they wanted to go into. Because like you said, they didn't feel like they needed right. They're gonna back them, but they didn't. The kids didn't feel like they needed to get them
Annie
out,
chime
of
back in.
out the hood because they wasn't in the hood.
Okay. Annie says, I didn't grow up with two parents. I
Uh-huh.
was at Granny's house most of the time. The ex I tried to stay with, so the kids were in two-parent
Lesbian,
home,
what's up?
was abusive to me and the kids, so I have a different view than most. My opinion is no, father is way better than a bad father. A no father is better than a bad father. Yeah.
I'm gonna fight back on that one.
A father that's not around is better than a bad father.
I'm gonna fight back on that one. I'm
Why?
gonna play devil's advocate on
Okay,
that one
okay.
because I can remember a time where I had a stepfather,
Okay.
right? And he wasn't the best stepfather in every sense, but he taught us a lot. He really did. He really did. I can remember times, and let me tell this story real quick. Story time.
Okay. Said story time.
It was one
Okay.
time where this is when I was still in New York, right? And this is my stepdad. We didn't have no food, right? And we was on food stamps and all that shit. And you know, a lot of time people who are on food stamps, you wait for the 1st and the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
So it was in between that time, and we was on the train going somewhere. I can't remember where we was going. And in the trains in New York, you know, it's like 12 cars to one train.
Okay.
We in the car and we walking between cars because a lot of times you try to get in the car that's closer to the steps. When you
Okay.
get off the train, steps be right there.
Okay.
So we walking to go towards the back of the train. Well, we get to one particular car and we see through the car our stepdad in that next car with a cup, begging for change,
Mm.
begging for change, begging for change. We didn't go in that car. But how about when we got home that night, we had something to eat?
Yeah.
Right. We never forgot that. Me or any of my brothers ever forgot that. And he did some fucked up shit. He was kind of like abusive sometimes
Okay.
to my mom and shit like that.
Okay.
But we seen that this man had to swallow his pride and get on the train full of people and beg for money with a cup. And
Okay.
brought some food home that night.
So my story time is a little different than that.
Right. That's crazy. That man, and I'll never forget that.
Before I seen my father in the same household as me and my mother, she had bad boyfriends. She had a boyfriend that was on cocaine who used to beat her up. She had a boyfriend that was on steroids, used to work out a lot, beat me up. She had another boyfriend who was like an average dude, I guess. He dropped me on my head one time. She had my dad, who at the time was I guess it's before he got on whatever he got on. And he did something and the police raided our house.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like my first real memory of him. He was hiding in one of the bedrooms or something.
Mm-hmm.
And the police came in, you know what I'm saying, kicked the door in or whatever, pushed me out the way, pushed her out the way, pulled guns on us. And then when they got him, he was hiding. And they handcuffed him and walked him out.
Mm.
I felt bad, like that's my dad. But then fast forward 15, 20 years, now he trying to bully my mama. And I'm taking up for her and me and him fighting. But he's not winning. I'm at an age where I'm big enough and I'm strong enough to beat the shit out of you. So without having another parent, like you said, the kids either grow up wanting to be athletes or very intelligent.
Mhm.
I've always been very intelligent, even though I had dyslexia or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I overcame a lot of that shit, but I've always been very intelligent. And I say that to say the habits that I picked up from all those men, I became abusive too.
Wow. See? And these are the things that you just never know when you start hearing people's story. Shit. Wow.
So like, you know, I take offense when people say, "Oh, you beat bitches up," but I ain't never beat one up. But I was choking them, shaking the shit out their ass, twisting their ass up,
Mhm.
putting them in chokehold. I was doing that. And those things weren't right. But at the same token, I prided myself on being, yeah, go get your brother, go get your cousin, go get a male friend.
You got that from your uncle.
Mhm.
I beat the shit out of that nigga.
Right. Right.
Like, don't put me in that category. He's a woman beat. He's afraid to fight. I will fuck a man the fuck up. Like anytime I be getting mad, I be wishing that she could just morph into a dude for that moment, and I jab, cross the shit out of her ass. But I know that won't happen.
Right. And it don't take away the fact that you did just do that to a woman. You know what I'm talking about? So, but I agree. I understand exactly what you're saying.
You got that from your uncle.
See? Hold on. He practiced the move. Practice the move.
I don't know how he did it, but I did it.
That's it. Hey,
He got it honest.
just had to bring some humor back to it, y'all. And it don't matter what that
chime back
movie
in.
is.
And chime back
Okay.
in. She said, "My kids as adults say, why didn't I leave? They didn't even want him around. No father better than an abusive father." That's true. That's true.
And
That's true.
I've asked my mama that. You know what I'm saying? I've asked my mama that before. Mama, why don't we just leave this dude? You know what I'm saying? Or you kick him out. And she kept it real with us. And she told us so many different things. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be by myself.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? He's not a bad dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a lot of different things that she told us over the years. He do provide for us when we need something. He did. He did. He was the OG. He was the old head, the OG that went out of town with the young boys.
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
He was that dude.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like when they go out of town hustling and all that, they go OT. He was the old head that go with them to tell them, "Hey, don't do this, don't do that, serve like this, and blah blah blah." He was that dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
you putting lessons in, you putting jewels in the streets.
right. And it's like us as kids, we didn't understand. We didn't recognize some because there's only a few. Some of the good
Right.
traits that he had.
Right.
We didn't recognize that. We only seen the bad shit.
Oh, that's
Well, I
that's
seen
all we
you.
always do. We
Yeah,
always see the
I seen you hit my mama.
Right.
So in my eyes, you a bad dude.
Right.
Like, and when I get old enough, I'm gonna fuck you up. You know what I'm talking
Right,
about?
right.
When we get older,
Right.
we're gonna jump your ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we seen.
Exactly.
And as we got older, that's what happened. But what's funny is he didn't leave. Now, a lot of his ways, once he got older, did change.
Right.
He wasn't as abusive and shit
Right.
like that.
Because
And,
he wasn't,
you know-
he wasn't as strong as he was
Right,
at one point in time.
right. And he stopped, but still, it was just, in our eyes, we always perceived him to be a certain way.
Right.
But just keeping it 100, he did do certain shit that was good. He did. And I don't want to lie about it. So I think for me, that's what's crazy about the whole situation, the dichotomy, which means two sides. You know what I'm talking about? The
You wanna-
dichotomy of the whole thing.
You want to hear a dichotomy? The first dude that I remember, his name was Craig. He was a cocaine head, right?
That's so Craig.
And so like I remember, no lie, I remember him buying me a Transformer. Had to be Megatron where he turned into a tank and a gun. All right, so I have this brand new toy. He snatched my mama. They go in the bathroom. He ripping her clothes off. He's socking her in the face. She come out with bruises.
Mm.
And I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. I just like, I heard the screaming, but I didn't see shit because the door was closed.
Right.
Then I see, fast forward, she said, I'm finna go pick up my mama from the airport. He said, well, leave your son here. I guess we were gonna leave. That was gonna be her escape.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
he said, leave your son here, so I know you coming back. And she was like, no, I'm gonna take him with me. And he pushed her head up against the glass, and I was so scared that I thought the glass was gonna break.
Mhm.
It just vibrated. It shook all the way down to
Damn.
the top. And I was so mad, but I was scared at the same time.
Right.
And then
Right.
the last time I seen him, we dropped him off in LA. He reached in his duffel bag, pulled out a big ass butcher knife, trying to stab our ass.
Damn.
So we had old school windows. We had the kind we had to roll up. Not the kind where you put a button and that bitch go up.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to roll the bitch up as fast enough so he don't stab me. You don't stab her. We go to pull off. He stabbed he stabbed the passenger side and the rear tire. So
Wow.
now we driving with two flat tires. She trying to get away from this dude. We get to a light. It was green, and a motherfucker came through the light. Hit us. The car spun around. It might even flipped over. I don't even remember because I remember doing this shit. I remember doing a full flip in the car, and the glass just fell over my head.
Damn.
And then he comes to the car and helps us out the car. Like he feels remorse now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you just try to kill us. Now you try to help her out the car.
Right. What the hell?
He set her down on the curb. I'm holding her. The dude that went through the light, he's like, I'm so sorry, I didn't see y'all. I made one excuses, and then Craig disappears. Never seen Craig no more.
Damn. See? Wow. Y'all, that is the show for this evening.
I got 1 minute.
That's a hell of a way to end the show right there, but we definitely appreciate everybody who tuned in. Continue this in the comment section, y'all. If y'all want to drop anything in the comments, if y'all have another show topic related to this, be sure to drop it in there, y'all, so that we can talk about it on Wednesday. This was a great show, phenomenal show, y'all. We knew that it would be, though, because of the nature of the topic. So please be sure, y'all. Please be sure to share this with one of your friends, at least just one, maybe a relative, somebody who's going through it, somebody who need to hear this. All of them, exactly. Just somebody who might be going through. You might have a best friend who going through this, and who's fighting with this whole male female thing in their head. You know what I'm saying? Let them see this and let them know that you don't have to be against men. You don't have to be against women.
You don't?
You don't have to
Really don't.
dive into the red pill shit head first. You don't have to dive in the feminine movement head first.
Mm-hmm.
You can listen to it, you can like it, but you don't have to buy into that shit.
You don't have to
100%
support that shit.
on either side.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody need to hear this, and maybe they just need to hear somebody say it.
With that being said, I'm your host. Gracious, humble, and still this.
That's Big Unk 2 times right there. I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk. We out of time. Till the next time.
Screaming out, let's talk.
Peace.
Peace.
Out.
I lost two of my big.
Yeah, he said you got two bigs.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, I had to give
How
you
many bigs?
two bigs on there.